fixed up the train for you. Lick a paint, new rugs from Camden Loch, and my wee sister, the seamstress, did a discount on the curtains.
Enjoyable day. What with Miss Thorne and the papers and all, simply delightful.
You may have not found a piece of Eden, but this material is invaluable. Look. It says the London assassins had found a shroud.
The Shroud of Eden is supposed to heal even the gravest injury. If the assassins had found something like this, surely Father would have known.
There must be something we're missing.
Something only we can see. These look like directions. Are you coming?
Fieldwork is not really my speciality.
We found a clue to a precursor object. Don't you want to follow it?
Put that way, one can hardly refuse.
There you go.
Do you know, I think this map may be taking us to the Kenway mansion.
Kenway? The pirate?
Master assassin and pirate, yes.
Well then. How much do you know about the Shroud of Eden?
It's said to heal the sick. Popular myth is that it brings people back from the dead, but the assassin records say that's not true. I've never heard of one being in London, though. Do you really think Edward Kenways could have found one?
He travelled extensively, so it's possible. But if he did, he kept it a closely guarded secret.
But if it's true, what a find it would be.
Indeed. I'm eager to find out myself. It's surprising that you haven't already searched the Kenway house. Easy. I think this is it.
I think you're right. Look.
I'll be in the study. I don't want to be interrupted unless you have news of the lost notebook.
That makes getting in a challenge.
You still intend to enter?
If this is a Templar stronghold, it won't get any easier. Don't worry. We'll stay well away from Miss Lucy. Shall we? Can you check over there?
Of course. What's Miss...
Something from Edward Kenways' time.
If this keeps up, I'm gonna tell her I'm not patrolling anymore.
Be my guest. That won't end.
Something's lurking.
That looks interesting.
Still nothing here, same as last time.
I can't believe they've kept all of this.
What are we looking for?
I'm not quite sure.
Subtle, is it?
Clearly Kenway had a strong sense of spectacle.
This is incredible. This has been hidden for a century.
The history of the London assassins. Bolt holes, vaults, a hidden key. This is it.
You say you heard music. There was no opening there before.
It's closing!
Yes, I can see that. Help me block it.
We need to find another way out.
You two, get Henrietta. Try to find if there's another exit.
An entire vault, filled with assassin history, left behind once again.
We'll just have to reclaim this one later, or find a better cache.
We? I thought you preferred to stay out of field work.
I was thinking more of you and your brother.
Mr. Fry, I trust that you had a productive meeting with Mr. Owen.
Oh, yes, we had the most wonderful chat. I found out the man behind Starrick's soothing syrup is John Elliotson.
Dr. Elliotson, I haven't heard that name in a long while. He was a brilliant heart specialist until he became obsessed with phrenology and mesmerism. It ruined his career. Well, how shall we proceed?
Oh, with all respect, Mr. Darwin, I believe I should proceed alone. After all, we wouldn't want to attract any unwanted attention.
Sounds very wise. Good luck, my boy. Oh, and Mr. Fry, should you find yourself with any free time, please do call on me.
Where would I find the doctor? Ah.
As you've just witnessed, the application of too much pressure can sometimes result in unexpected outcomes. Unfortunately, it appears I've ruined the organ. Send up a cadaver.
At once, Dr. Linson.
I don't care about your ethics, and I care even less about your damn patience. Now hand over your keys.
What are you doing?
Haven't you heard? You're fired. Now bugger off.
How to do it.
While we are waiting, I shall resume my discourse on phrenology, the only true science. The idea that we can work connections and relationships between conditions and brain is no longer a pervasive.
Get the intruder! Where's he from? Wouldn't trust him. I'm in the wrong line of work. We drove you out long ago. Go back to your frozen ways. You're made you fought so hard sorry for that. You're all ogres wearing buckles on your hands and feet.
bugger all. But she can't get out without her key.
What's gotten into you? Tickets, please. You're not supposed to be here. This is the last stop, and you're all going to hell. This is for your own good, Mother. All the children need to be taught a lesson.
What you have just witnessed is nothing less than the undeniable effectiveness of the medicine of tomorrow. While we are waiting, I shall resume my discourse on phrenology, the only true science. The idea that one can point out connections and relations between conditions of brain, and perhaps more importantly, the manifestations of mind, is no longer a pervasive phenomenon. Yet, as we previously studied, phrenology, when rigorously practiced, allows us to discover
I've got my eye on that chap. Trespasser!
undesirable propensities which were wholly suppressed by the use of serum. Despite the specimen's violent reaction to the procedure, simply surpassed the
Is this really necessary?
Get out of here before I throw you out! We won't find him here. Back to work.
This night'll never end.
Do you mind? Along! Along! Come here, you!
Bloody rats! Take that, you filth! Oh, blimey! Hey. Oh. How hard can it be to fix a bloody crack in the wall? And don't come back! Ugh, bloody rats! This place, so filthy. Here it is, Doctor.
We will continue our experiment shortly. In a moment, we will compare the brains of our two specimens. Since both specimens had a propensity towards violent behavior, we should see similar protrusions in specific parts of their brains. Corpses do not have them. At last it ends. Yet I can only think of beginnings. A better tomorrow. Forged with the blood of visionaries.
All I see is the blood of a lunatic.
Do you truly believe murdering an old man will stop humanity's great architect? Crawford Starrick has a glorious design for mankind.
Designs are meant to be broken.
You're a child. A child who believes it can solve all the world's woes with a flick of a blade. Have you ever pondered the consequences of your actions, Jacob Fry? Or did your father teach you nothing?
Catch him!
The very notion that a person of my state is interested in this manner might be alluring to this man.
He's here! Watch it! He's falling down! Let's go!
Steady on. Let's go.
Elliotson expired, and soothing syrup production has ceased. Outrageous!
Fry intends to endanger all of London at the hands of the mob.
Or perhaps he doesn't intend much of anything at all.
Thank
He's
you,
simply
Philip.
content to dice with our lives.
The asylum is shut up. Medical care throughout the city is in disarray. He cannot understand the consequences of his actions. The man is clearly an anarchist!
Gentlemen. This tea was brought to me from India. By a ship. And up from the harbor to a factory, where it was packaged and ferried by carriage to my door. Unpacked in the larder and brought upstairs to me. All by men and women who work for me. Who are indebted to me, Crawford Starrick, for their jobs, their time, the very lives they lead. They will work in my factories, and so too shall their children. And you come to me with talk of this Jacob Fry, this insignificant blemish who calls himself assassin? You disrespect the very city that works day and night so that we may drink this miracle, this tea.
I'm nearing the end of my research. Our beloved London shall not suffer such a bothersome fool for much longer.
And what of the sister I've heard of, Miss Fry?
Miss Fry shall be gutted. Soon enough. Delicious.
Sorry to interrupt, Initiate. Thought you'd like to know that Sean and Rebecca got away from Otzoberg. Berg runs a unit called Sigma Team. Violet DaCosta is his tech support. They've been hunting and killing assassins for a long time. Thank God you're all right.
Oh, tish tosh. It'll take more than a Templar super soldier to end the glorious saga of Sean Danger Hastings.
I was talking to Rebecca.
Right. Anyway, Berg's presence confirms it. The Peace of Eden is in London.
The Initiate's data sync suggests it's the Shroud.
The Templars seem to want it pretty bad all of a sudden. They must know something we don't.
The only thing we know is that we can't go up against Sigma Team alone.
Leave that to me. In the meantime, keep a low profile. Let the Initiate continue to sync the data.
Owning the railway wasn't enough. Now Starrick has bought an omnibus company as well. I suppose he wants to control the neighborhood's workers and keep them under his thumb.
Pearl Attaway is Starrick's competitor, is she? Perhaps it's time I went into business.
And Miss Fry, what are your plans?
I studied the history we recovered from the Kenway Mansion's hidden room. I'm off to a certain monument.
against some Templars and killed one. But Nigel was too sozzled to get away. Knew the constables have a lot for murder.
I can't get over the fact that we have a train as a hideout.
Look no further! My best customer. You'll get no finer bread than what's made for my friend. What's this all going on? Wait there while I shove this eye at you. I didn't do nothing! You're dead, lad. You got no cause to look.
This is going to go bad for you. Confess, and you'll save us all some grief.
Oh, I didn't do nothing. So help me, Bob. Miss Evie, we kept buying drinks. The next thing I know, they say I burnt someone.
Oh, Nigel.
I had one too many and lost all my things. They must be scatters all about. Oh, and there's a knife out there too. Could you get them before the Rozzers do?
Yeah! Shut up!
An excellent piece. Yes, the author makes several good points. It certainly cuts to the heart of the matter.
Cora! Control! Slow down!
You're going too far!
Run off to your master like a good bulldog. Go on.
The guilty party doesn't have a hat. If you find a hat that fits him, that's a death warrant. Only...
Why's she hiding like that?
Right, lads, find some evidence before the Chief Inspector arrives.